Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk.
So glad to have you here with us. Have you ever gotten an email and it just says, "Hey, Andrea, I'm just checking in on you. How you doing?"
Yeah, just checking in email.
They're saying that is something you should stay far, far away from because it actually might be hurting you more than actually helping you. Experts are saying that because when you see just checking in, they say it's too vague and passive aggressive. And they're saying that it screams insecurity instead of confidence.
Okay.
And like, hey, hey, everything, are we good? That kind of thing, whether in the work or somebody like a friendship and that sort of thing.
Oh, interesting.
So what they're saying is some alternatives instead of saying, hey, just checking in. And you got to do like that with the lisp, apparently. I don't know why.
And the head tilt.
Why are you stereotyping that?
Yeah.
I want you to quit checking in on me, actually, because, the nudge is not working anymore.
I'll send pictures.
I
think that we're all guilty of that too. Like if you're doing like a follow-up email for a job or something and you haven't heard anything, I think that's just checking in is sort of like the only phrase I can think of using.
Well, guess what? There's a new one. It's a little bit close to that. It says, can you update me on this or following up?
Okay.
Can you update, or is there anything you need from me to move forward?
And neither of those sound desperate to you.
Oh my gosh.
It's very specific. It says
smells of desperation to me.
it tells me, all right, I didn't get this. Or if you send me and says, just check it in. Yeah, everything's cool. I'm just waiting on some things to go through. Now there's another email that comes back and say, well, what do you need from me?
Fair.
At least you go through that. So they're saying at least if you want to move away from even being worried about it, try using the can you update me on this, or is there anything we need from me? Try that, see if it works. It might not even work.
Soft.
Fair.
Generation
It is
soft.
It is generation.
This generation is soft.
Yeah.
Generation soft.
But if you think about it, when you read stuff, I could take it one way, you could take it another way, so you don't know an email sometimes.
That is true. Like when it comes to text and email, context is completely lost. Because just checking in could sound like, hey, just checking in, or just checking in.
Yeah, and here's another thing. My wife used to do this.
Weird.
Okay,
Right?
you're texting. There's a huge difference with.
Parents do is check in.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference with when you text somebody and saying, "Hey, what's wrong?" instead of saying, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" There is a huge difference between that. So keep that in mind. That's kind of the realm of what we're talking about, right?
Your wife still asks that every morning.
She still asks me. She's like, "What's wrong with me? Why
What's
am I
wrong?
still
Yeah,
with
what's
you?"
wrong with
She's just
herself?
checking your pulse. That's all.
Speaking of another relationship we know probably too much about,
yes.
Prince Harry. He says that he actually wants to reconcile with the royal family, but his father's saying, no, I don't want anything to do with it. All right? In a recent interview, the 40-year-old had told the BBC that he wants to get beyond disagreements he has with his father and brother, despite stirring up controversy. Harry's latest fight involves losing his royal security detail. It's amazing when you want something or need something, you all of a sudden come up with some great ideas.
Yeah.
Well, King Charles decided to cut off taxpayer fund for private security since his son is no longer involved in royal duties. Makes sense. Harry claims that he could suffer the same fate as his late mother without the protection of a security team.
Yeah, I don't
Shortly
think so.
after leaving royal life, Harry had created a storm of controversy with a book titled Spare, TV interviews. He criticized his father and his royal life. He's also he and his wife want to be in the public eye. So that is something that's going to come along with it no matter what, right?
So pay for your own security.
That's basically what he's saying.
I'm so tired of these two. I wish they would go away, and yet they just won't. I mean, he's sold his family out down the river for millions from Netflix, for interviews with Oprah. He said anything he can to get on television, to get in a book, to do whatever. He's ruined any relationship with his family. They no longer trust him, because why would
100%.
you? Because he'll go and he'll have some sort of conversation. He'll turn around and sell it in an interview.
If he can apologize and somehow having kids, it's sad that they're not talking about it. I mean, I would like to see some kind of reconciliation come out of it, but he has to take responsibility. And being having a charmed life and a royal life, if you will, it's probably hard for him to even understand how to do that. Seriously,
he drops that wife. They may talk to him. I think she's the problem.
There's a lot of people that are saying that. We'd love to know what you think. Head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. By the way, we're going to take you on an odyssey. We're going to tell you SeaWorld's latest ride